Hello students. So, congruency of triangle. Before going through the main concept of congruency of triangle, have you seen two bangles? Okay, same size. Let's say I am having only one. Okay, if you have one more bangle and they are of same size, exactly same size. Okay, so they will overlap each other. If I put one bangle to another bangle, that will overlap each other. Okay, exactly the same. Okay, so we can say both the bangles are congruent to each other. Or you can see ATM card of same bank. Okay, if we have same ATM card of a same bank, they will overlap each other. Are they congruent to each other? Yes, exactly, because they are having same shape and same size. Main thing you have to remember that same shape and same size. Same shape means if we have two triangles and they are same size, it means we can say they are congruent. Okay, as we discussed, ATM card of same bank. Okay, so they will overlap each other, so they are also congruent, isn't it? If you have the photograph of same size, so if you put one photograph on another, they are also congruent in same shape and same size. So that is known as congruent. If we have two figures and they are exactly identical, whether they have sides, whether they have corresponding angles, then we can say they are congruent. Okay, we can do one exercise or one small activity to understand better. Okay, we have, let's say we are having three squares. We are having, let's say, one square. Let's say its one side is 1 centimeter. Okay, we have another square. Let's say its one side is 2 centimeter. And let's say we are having one more square. Let's say its side is again 1 centimeter. Okay, so let's say this is first square, this is second square, and this one is third square. Now can you please tell me which two squares are congruent to each other? Can I give you need some time, or can you directly give me the answer? Yes, you all are very smart. Exactly. And this first and third are congruent to each other, because if I put third one on the first, or I will put first one on third, it will overlap each other. Okay, it will superimpose each other, so they both are congruent. So we can say first square is congruent with third square, isn't it? In the same way, if we take two circles, let's say we have one circle, let's say of radius. What should I take the radius as? Let's say I am taking the radius of 3 centimeter. Okay, I am taking another circle. Again, radius of 3 centimeter. Now, if I took this one circle and if I try to put it on another circle, exactly, it will overlap each other, isn't it? In the same way, if I put first circle and I will try to put it on second circle, it is also exactly overlapping each other. So it means they both are congruent. It means both the figures should be exactly same in all respect. Then only we can say both the figures are congruent to each other. Okay. Now I hope you understood what exactly congruency means. Now if we have two triangles, let's say we have one triangle, this one. Let me first of all shift this part so that we have space. Okay, this is first triangle. Okay, now let's say this is A, this is B, and this is C. This angle, and we have one more angle, angle B, and we have third angle, that is angle C. Okay, let's say this is 4 centimeter. This one is 4.5 centimeter, and this one is 5 centimeter. We are randomly taking any value. Okay, and let's say this is 45 degree. Let's say this is how much? Let's say this is 60 degrees. So this will be 45 plus 60. It should be 75 degree. Okay. Randomly we are taking any value. Now we are taking another triangle. Let's say we have this another triangle. Okay. And let's say this triangle is PQR. Okay, now I am telling you all the values of, let's say angle P is equal to 45 degree, PQ is 4 centimeter, QR is 4.5 centimeter, and RP is 5 centimeters. Okay, and let's say this is 60 degrees and this one is 75 degree. Now can we say that this triangle is congruent with this triangle? Yes or no? Okay, what is your answer? I think you all are telling yes, it is, they are congruent. Why? So let me just first of all, we'll select this triangle and we'll try to put it on this, whether it will overlap this triangle or not. If it exactly superimpose both the triangles to each other, then they both are congruent. Okay, for that I have to select this triangle first of all. Okay, and we'll rotate it. Okay, and then we'll try to put it on the first triangle. Little bit we have to rotate little bit more. Okay, something like this. Now we'll try to put it on the first triangle. Okay, exactly it is superimposing, exactly it is overlapping each other, isn't it? So we can say both the triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, now whenever we are writing the name of the triangles, it is very much important that we have to understand corresponding sides and corresponding angles or corresponding vertices. Okay, in this, if you are writing triangle ABC is congruent. Okay, here this is the sign of congruency, please do remember. Okay, now this will be congruent because angle A is 45 and here angle P is 45 degree. So we can say in place of A we have to write down P. Is it fine? Okay, now okay, if you are getting confused, can I make it again? Let me select it again and let me rotate it again so that you will not get confused. Okay, now in place of P or in place of A we can write down P. In place of B, because B is 60 degree, Q is 60 degree, so in place of B there we have to write down name as Q. Okay, and the last part which remains, that is R. Now here point A is congruent with point P, point B according to naming it is Q, and point C is with R. So by naming only we can say which side is congruent to each other. So we can say that side AB is congruent. First two letters, so first two letters PQ. Is it correct? Let me check it. AB is 4 centimeter, PQ is also 4 centimeter. It means it is correct. Now we are taking last two letters, that is BC. So last two letters, that is QR. Okay, now I am taking first and last, that is AC. So here also first and last, that is PR. So if you are choosing the correct letters for writing congruency of triangle, it will be very easy for us to understand which parts are congruent to each other of the given two triangles. In the same way, we can say angle A is equal to angle P. Angle B is equal to angle Q and angle C is equal to angle R. Is it correct? Yes, because angle A and angle P is 45 each. In the same way, angle C is equal to angle R, that is 75 each, and angle B is equal to angle Q, that is 60 degree each. So writing name, whenever we are writing the name, so we have to be very careful whenever we are writing the name of the congruent two triangles. Okay, so but it will obviously help us to do the further question. Is it clear, my dear students? So now whenever we have two triangles congruent, we can say that their corresponding parts are equal. Okay, for that we will be using a small abbreviation. You can say that is CPCT. Okay, you can say short form. CPCT stands for corresponding part of congruent triangle. Okay, this short form CPCT we can use if two triangles are congruent, or if we have proved two triangles are congruent, then if it is further required we can use this CPCT, that is corresponding parts of congruent triangle, and these are the corresponding parts. Is it clear? Okay, so if it is clear, please write down complete note and it will be very useful for you.